And that man at the top of the pyramid, Phil, number 20. You talk about a big box of toys.
Bernard Blacard, the man who will be going up against Thomas Tuchel. Borussia Dortmund, Diallo on that back line with Cavani and Mbappe up front and Sadat. And we are underway. PSG in there from deep Draxler. Sending it wide for Kerr. Almost
showing up nice in the first 5 minutes here.
Ball sent long. Mike Carey will. Sarabia on the overlap.
Beautiful.
Good control. Cavani sweeps it past 2 feet. Verratti and Mbappe.
Well,
5 in the box. Outside the 6. Just deflected.
Positions in May. We'll see if that's what makes a difference come the Champions League games.
From Ozair. Sending it wide to Miguel. Deflected by Diallo, and it's out for another corner.
Yep. Played by Diallo. If a little lookout.
Beautiful give and go. Touch to the middle by Mbappe. Martinez over to steal last season. Instead, they were fighting for Europe, but it's a new team, as you mentioned. The ball whipped.
Football. And again.
Out
got
wide.
A lot to do here.
Early touch and a diving header by the veteran Silva.
Well, right here, Ripar is the meat between the sandwich, but here's the pretty football.
Mbappe dances, gets to the other end. The shot smothered by Bernardoni.
Take a look at this again. As his feet continue to dance, and he says to Nîmes defenders, do you want to see?
From Strasbourg. Might have anticipated the first hit, but not the second for 33 goals last season. Ball across. Headed back to the top of the box. Well, they've survived the opening quarter hour.
He's got them nicely drawn up, Blacard, and he's shown.
Coutinho, who you could imagine could fit in quite well.
Yeah.
Ball.
Maybe a good ball.
Ball inside. A little collision as he tries to get the shot away.
Take a look at this.
Sarabia.
Follow through here. Sarabia, literally a swing and a big miss. And absolutely powers right in. They're going to Old Trafford and wiping the floor with Manchester United, coming back to this place to
hurdle the ball. Dropping it in, but a good grab. Looking for a second, but stripped nicely. Up comes Verratti.
Anything other than dominance by PSG, but yet to crack the dam.
Blasted across and
out this Nīmēs. It's going to be an even happier ship. Unfortunately for.
Can he stop Cavani? He tries, but he fails. Cavani with the blast into the back, and PSG's in front.
He needed to hit this with that type of power. And Adoni seems to read it pretty well. Take a look and see how close he was to Cavani's, but the power was right, the placement was right, and the arrow delivered and splits the apple. Nice start for him.
Oldest player on the field right now. Driven into the 6. Loose. In swinger. Staying on his line, Ariola. Off balance header by Ferrat. The goal might prove fatal. Sarabia with the in-swinger. Ball deflected in the 6. Rattles around, appeals for a handball the other way. Out comes Ferrat. Turns, gets around the corner. Bernat
coming out.
Marquinhos keeps it alive. And the ball just trickles wide. Golden chance for Draxler, deflected.
It's defended well, that's why it's missed. Draxler's in and does everything he can. Cavani lurking and reaching. Then this ball comes back. And this red team.
Ball swept in.
Tony here. Beautiful. He's a readjustment, and he actually, this ball takes a deflection, and Sarabia is able to recalibrate from Pablo. Martinez here rises And that one has to be cut out, and it's cut out well by Marquinhos.
Speaking of that, Marquinhos
is going to bring a lot to the dance.
Get to that in a moment as they try and add a second. Would be offside, so he'll let it run. Smart play.
Scoreless draw, but not the way it is.
Mbappe to the middle. Pass just a little bit behind. Ooh, leg left out. Bobichon goes down, and our card comes out.
Rightfully so. Well refed. Go down one road, it's going to be the White House. Nice.
Chance across. Cavani. Nice tuck wide. Two charging in. Whoa. Met on the volley and just wide. He's got to try
Ripar. He's got to take it first time. So wonderful run. He's going towards the left and then crosses.
One of those collisions.
I think that earlier one when Brian Con did his damnedest.
Ooh, nice turn. He also still in the equation. Parіs as well. Met overhead, and the volley sails off Mbappe.
Like a big, juicy peach hanging from a tree. He cannot turn away from Neymar's but the invention.
Trying to hold on. Draxler swept it. 6 in the box.
Big decisions for Tuchel to make and get the balance right.
Nice gap, but unable to control. Good, the loanee from Strasbourg. Well, what's going to happen here? All's fair, says Turpin. Philippe.
Lisboa collection for Thomas Tuchel to pick from, and that's the rub.
Well, with no Neymar, Mbappe given a much freer match, a chance that this might be their only defeat of their opening 5. Stripped away by Ripar, but enough of a bump. The foul called. Elbow that changed the career of Tab Ramos.
The strike. It's like lightning. It's not a
good
team
control.
Well played.
They're not.
Nicely.
Drops it back and hammered home. Kylian Mbappe emphatically.
Magisterial. Indeed, what a finish of world-class order. Just catapulted home with force, power, and accuracy. And look at the setup.
PSG before the final whistle.
We want to remain competitive first and foremost.
In the middle, Mounier, Dagba, Kursawa, and Choupo-Moting. One of 6 homegrown players out there for Nîmes. Easy.
Massage's team.
Sarabia. Sweeps and sneaks. Young team. Yeah. Homegrown, ball through. They'll let it play. Speaking of moves, driven in by Verratti. Di Maria, a little stutter step. Paris-born, Monaco raised. I think the physical presence of Kylian Mbappe might be good. Kylian Mbappe almost.
Trying to find Cavani on the run. They're all drawn. Players shining. Again, you look at the quality of the opposition. This was
until they're going over the tape. The run by Draxler drew the left back over. Nice from Verratti, though. Mbappe spotting the opening. Di Maria!
Well, I tell you what, this is wonderful football. But if you want to know the real hero here, it's Verratti. When we look at this again, the quickness of his decision-making and the wonderful...
If that was offside, that's one of the situations the flag should come up, but they continue to play.
A tremendous. Aye.
Settled right to Cavani, takes the touch.
Nicely won again, beautiful.
Chance from distance.
Goes to take the net off this one with his howitzer, but again.
Here's Ferhat, overlap into the middle. And a lunging. One back by PSG, though. Di Maria. Mbappe just wide.
What a ball! What a ball from Mamma Mia! Di Maria. Look at that. It's quick. There's lightning in his decision-making. In a blink of a bee's eye, he